Okay, pet owners, let's talk about what to do if your pet has a tick on them. And no, the answer is not to just rush to the emergency room. And also, when I say tick, I mean the creepy crawly guys, not the nervous kind of tick. Okay, step one, panic! No, step one is to remove the damn tick. Now, when it comes to removing the tick, there's two parts of the tick that you need to understand. There's the head of the tick, and then there's the body of the tick. And when you are taking a tick off of your pet, it's very important to make sure you get the head along with the body, because if the head is left in, it can lead to some problems. Tick removal is a very easy process, and I promise you, you can do it at home. All you need are your fingers. Now, ticks are very slow-moving creatures, and they're not going to bite you in the time it takes you to pull it off, but if touching a creepy crawly does gross you out, you can use tweezers, or they make special combs to help you do this. And in order to demonstrate how to do this, since I don't have a tick readily available, we're going to use a popcorn kernel. When looking at our popcorn kernel tick, think of this little pointy bit right here as the head, and then this big old fat part as the fat distended belly of the tick. Because I have fat fingers, I'm going to use tweezers to demonstrate. So we can very clearly see that the tick right here is embedded into the skin, which is the cardboard. What you're going to do is you're going to take your tweezers, you're going to grab it at the very base, like right where it's meeting the skin. You're going to grab it, hold tight, and you're going to pluck it on up. See a little pointy bit? We got the head. Boom. Simple. Now, once you have removed the tick, you have two things that you can do in order to dispose it. You can either burn the tick. Let's do that! Oh. Or you can drown it in alcohol. I mean, I guess technically you have a third option. If you want to spare its life, you could set it back into the wild with all of its tick friends, but why would you do that? Once you have removed the tick, because ticks can spread tick-borne diseases, if you want to be proactive, you can call your family vet within the next couple of days whenever they're open and talk to them about scheduling an appointment to bring your pet in to test them for these tick-borne diseases. Now, we don't do this right away because the seroconversion time, which is just a fancy nerd way of saying how long it takes your pet to produce antibodies after exposed to a specific infection, is a couple of weeks for tick-borne diseases. So if we test right away, it's going to be a useless test for us. You don't need to rush your pet into the ER for testing. The only time you need to come in is if you can't get the head. Get your minds out of the gutter. And as a final word, all tick-borne diseases are treated with a very specific antibiotic. And for those of you wondering why we don't just start every pet that's been bitten by a tick on this antibiotic, it's because not every pet that's bitten by a tick is going to get an infection. And if we just blanketly put every pet that's bitten by a tick on an antibiotic, that's very poor antibiotic stewardship, and we are asking to breed resistant infections and resistant bacteria, which we don't want to do. So, there it is.